Wrestlingus Show. Here we back, boy. Wrestlingus Show. Fuck those we annoy. Wrestlingus Show. Too hard for the meat. Wrestlingus Show. On the air every week.
It's the Wrestlingus Show, ladies and gentlemen. We are back again to talk some WWE. We were dragged into the
hoodie on, so I know you're gonna.
I have full support, Faust Frade. I stand with. I'm Cab Manning. I'm the boss of this thing. I'm along with Mike Consigliere, Fausty Walnuts.
Hey.
So.
Oh, no.
All of these things, you can find multiple shows. Of course, it's patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. You can win things. Just go to @Lingus Mafia on Twitter. Faust, I'm very gassy. Let me see.
No.
Thank you.
That was a squeaky
Thank
one.
you. That's for Raw last night, Faust. That's for Raw. It was very
more
raw.
entertaining than Raw.
It was
More life than Raw.
However, Raw was longer than the fart was, Faust.
True.
Yeah, so go check out all our stuff over there. That's enough of that. But full shows all on Patreon. And we are streaming right now on our Twitch. That's always Lingus Mafia. As well as it is streaming live on YouTube. Just type in Lingus Mafia, and you will see that too. We'll be doing that time to time. I think maybe once a month we'll be doing live for the entire show that they can watch on if it happens, you know. So let me get into some SmackDown for everybody first of all. I'm really worried the writers from Raw have now traveled over to SmackDown. I always feel like, you know how NXT was good, Faust? And I picture these old men, Vince, Bruce, whoever else. I picture this, Faust.
Kevin Dunn.
This is how I picture. I picture him with the notebook, right? And going like the nosing around. What do you have over here that we could ruin? What's going on? Oh, I heard it was a good show over here. We're taking this now. This is modern day Derek and Billy when they split doing shows. And one person had Raw, one person had SmackDown, and it was set from the beginning. SmackDown got good, and Derek said, "That's a good show. I want that one now. I want that one now. I'm going to come over here and take it. So let me go in and fuck up whatever I can." This is Vince with the glasses down over the nose with the fucking
looking over.
Let me look.
Down his nose.
What do you have? What can I fuck up? What can I fuck up? Oh, people watch this show. Let me fuck it up. And NXT is hot to the touch. I didn't even know it was on our fucking network. What's going on over here? Let me take a bucket of fucking paint, Faust.
Show's garbage. It lost the ratings to AEW. We need to start over.
Fuck. Let me tell you, it looks like the fucking opening of In Living Color where Damon Wayans was smearing the paint across the fucking pie. Fuck. I have not watched, thank God. I laughed that I see pictures of NXT, like here's the promo poster or whatever. Mandy Rose is the face of NXT. Front and center. They're like, you're holding that belt forever. And some of these other skranks. I laughed that she's in this group called Toxic Attraction when the other two are scranked out and gross. I go, they go, they're the toxic and you're the attraction, I guess. Okay.
Hey, don't talk down on my girl, Gigi Dolan.
Is that who you like?
Dolan.
That's what you don't even know her name, you fucking animal. Okay, SmackDown. Paul's with the Bud Line, and my God, the speech by Paul, Faust. Hand the man the microphone, walk the fuck away. It's Paul. That's all it is. He goes through the whole thing.
Were falling asleep.
They had a long wait for and I go, I wonder. I mean, that is something to behold. Him doing. He just sits there and he goes on and fucking the whole entire of what happened and this and that. I left. So I'm like, okay, so it wasn't their little plan to fuck over Brock. It was the girlfriend came back to him and took his hand, and he fucking jumped ship immediately and went with the hotter guy. That's what it fucking was. So he's like, okay, jumped into it. So it wasn't I got you. Goldberg shows up now. And, you know, if I go, this was the Almost Mania match 2 years ago.
Right.
That we got.
Until COVID, yeah.
And then it was, and what's his name beat him? How quickly was that he beat him, too? There you go. Braun beat him really quick.
No, it wasn't that long.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, that's how most Goldberg matches are, right? Under 5 minutes.
Yeah, and what's funny, it's like,
jackhammer.
Like, wow, because of COVID, you got to win the fucking world title. You wouldn't have got it otherwise. So he got the title for it. Longest reigning Royal Rumble champion of all time, though. He's still that champion. The largest Royal Rumble champion with that champion belt. This is Goldberg's last contracted match, as we well know.
Good.
Goldberg says, Elimination Chamber, you're next. The problem for me, Faust, is now he has lost too much. He's walked in, and now that I get a little inkling of, oh no, because when he came in to fight Brock, we said, well, okay, Brock, and then he beat Brock in 4 seconds and went, oh, it helped. It helped him.
Right.
And then you go, oh, are they going to dare? Do they dare? I won't put it past them for shit, Faust. I showed you this, Faust. I showed you.
There's no way.
Vince walking around with his notebook.
There's no way. This is his last contracted match. There's no way.
And you go, fuck this up.
I don't need to see him at Mania either.
All right.
Goldberg, for what he does, I get it. There's a certain, part of the fan base that still gets excited because we know that the WWE fan base is older than AEW.
Sure.
So people are, oh, Goldberg, they get interested. They check it out. But like you said, we've seen this movie before.
Minor, they seen enough? That again?
Yeah. I mean, granted, he stays in shape. He looks fine for being however the fucking old he is, but you know what it is. He's just going to come in and it's like Roman needs an opponent and there's nobody else.
There really
That's
is.
the problem.
Because you see Seth now and I go, didn't he just almost beat Roman? And it's like, poof, go away.
Yeah.
He needed an opponent. Now go back to where you came from.
Fuck. It's kind of like on Raw where it's like, fuck, Becky needs an opponent. What should we do?
No shit.
Hey, Lita, what are you doing?
And people like Lita or Goldberg, I literally think they could work full year work. I don't think they are like, oh, I'm fucking tired because I'm old. I think they'd be able to do the same schedule because all you would do is say no house shows. So be there for a fucking pay-per-view and for Raw every single week.
See, I wouldn't mind that. If I knew they were going to be around for a year or not even the full year, they don't have to wrestle every pay-per-view. Like, give me four pay-per-views or something, right? So at least they're going to be around. So then you don't know that they're going to lose, right?
Yeah, the knowing. I mean, yeah, especially when we're all like, okay, nowadays, when everyone's contract and all this shit. Ricochet with Cesaro versus Chest Rockwell with Sheamus.
I swear I've seen this match before.
Best thing that ever happened to Ricochet was breaking Holland's nose. It's the most TV
he broke his nose?
You didn't know? Let me explain it to you. Let me slow-mo it to you.
They only reshowed. Yeah, they showed it again.
They showed less amount of times when Rollins smashed Cena's face.
Yeah, that is true.
And that was at least you saw something. His whole face was sideways.
That was wild.
Yeah, this is more time on TV since his debut, I think, at this point. Ricochet wins clean. This is some debut for old Ridge out here. Fuck it. In the commercials, they say Sheamus demanded a tag team match.
Yeah, it comes back from commercial and they're in a tag. I go, what the fuck is this?
Faust, I'm begging. I need somebody at one of these shows to tell me, did anyone ever come out or did they just start the match?
Did Pierce come out?
I
did
doubt
Teddy
Pierce
Long
showed
come
up.
Out? Like, what happened?
Well, like that. Oh, God. Then Holland pins Cesaro. So it's not settled still, Faust. It goes
Next
on.
week we could get Cesaro and Ridge.
Faust is going, this is Ridge versus fucking Ricochet at WrestleMania. Opening match.
No. No.
God.
It'll be in the Battle Royal.
And then, and you know what'll happen? Ricochet will eliminate Holland, so he'll still not have revenge.
No.
Jimmy versus Eric. Imagine these are wrestler names, Faust. Jimmy versus Eric.
Here's my notes for the match. Jim beat Eric. That's it.
My notes aren't that much longer. Straight whipped Eric. Even though Eric did the bullshit thing about kicking out after the pin.
Oh, God.
Did you see this? Oh,
Yeah.
you just got me, Jimmy. Motherfucker. Take your pin, you fucking loser. You're a fucking jobber. And sit there with your fucking wife with the fucking roots in her hair falling out. You imagine, Faust, somebody would fucking someone dread you. That's like Reigns. Do pull on him, Faust.
Giddy up.
Giddy up. Drew talks in the ring, saying how he did. This is fantastic. He did therapy 3 times a day, 6 days a week. So from being told he needed surgery and being out for months, that's what he did, and he came back in, what was it, 3 weeks, Faust?
He's got to up that physical therapy. That's
Fuck
all.
it. Benoit, he fucking snapped his neck. And then he fucking no, like when he actually broke his neck, not when he hung himself.
Oh, okay.
No, he broke his neck, and like a fool, he went and had surgery. He should have just done
rehab.
neck bends 6 times a day. He would have been fine. Fuck. Best thing would have happened to Drew is if he just missed Mania, stayed the fuck away. And you know what? I don't even know if that helps if he comes back. I don't care. Do you care?
Yeah.
Unlike me talking to Kelly Faust, I don't care.
I like Drew, but I just need him to be in something interesting.
I don't. I'm bored. I'm just fucking bored with it.
I mean, he's not doing anything interesting. He can be.
And Faust
did something.
Like Donnie Jr., he don't like me, I don't like him. Okay? Okay, Faust. The guy, Drew, you don't even go here no more. Corbin shows up. And from the other way, Mad Hat then shows up. And Drew draws the sword out and then fucking almost impales the man and tells him, tell me a fucking joke. So I go, this fucking madcap, he goes, have you heard the one about the gates? And I go, what kind? On television?
Whoa.
He's going to tell this joke. So
in February of all months to tell this?
Oh, fuck. Sammy's at the Jackass premiere. They do a good job trying to make this like a Kaufman realistic thing now.
Yeah.
At least they try.
I saw on Sammy's Instagram, he was like posting throughout the day. He's like, I'm here for the premiere. I'm checking into my hotel. Oh, look at this. You know, I'm excited, putting on his suit and everything, having a nice drink, getting ready to go out. Then they showed the video.
I laugh with the fucking, when he's got long hair and it's matte to the side. It's so fucking funny when people do that shit.
Every time my wife sees him, she's like, why does he look homeless? I'm like, that's just it.
True life. Boogs tries to do Shinsuke's intro. But it's not plugged in or it's not turned on. He's hit the guitar and he goes, fuck, well, my name's Rick. I said he did a good job to improv it, though. Yeah. He's like, oh, well, I mean, that's what you would do. You just be like, oh, man. Well, my name's Rick Boogs. And I mean,
he's Road Dog.
Oh, God. Yeah, he is.
Bring him back.
Oh, man.
Have the roadie running around. Make sure everything's plugged in.
Grab the mic.
Sneaking around.
Or he needs fucking Test. Remember, he used to come out? Test. Test. Remember that when Metallica play on stage? That was when we first saw him. He came out and went, Test.
Yeah.
That was fucking...
Who was he a bodyguard for? Wasn't he a bodyguard or head of security for some band or something like Motley Crue or something?
In like real life?
Yeah. I think
really?
So. Look it up now.
Fuck. Oh, Jesus.
Unless that was just some bullshit they told us.
Oh, listen to you mark. That's why I thought you were trying to get me to be a mark. I go, what? It's really? Jinder versus Shinsuke, non-IC title. This is the only time you won't see a non-IC title get a victory over here.
Yeah.
Sammy's there. He comes out to commentate during this fucking match. He wants his rematch. Here's my thought, Faust.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy is winning this title, and Johnny Knoxville is going to be the Intercontinental Champion at WrestleMania.
At WrestleMania.
Faust, like this. I'm carrying my notebook over there to Faust to go ruin.
Like this young hot celebrity Johnny Knoxville.
It's newcomer Johnny Knoxville. How come I've never heard of him before? But why does he have white hair? Okay, now is this when here's what's funny is I like space out. So I write in my notes, is this where Aaliyah and Natty fight? I didn't care so much that I didn't even write it down. And I go,
yeah,
I think it might be
Natty
here.
Again.
There we go. Okay.
Aaliyah wins by count out.
There you go. I didn't fucking write where it happened that I had to backtrack because I go, I know there was a gap missing in here. Naomi, she goes to see Sonya saying, let's fight. She says she's busy. And Naomi says, okay, how about next week? She says, no, you have a match, and it's with Charlotte for the title. She says, okay, but I don't believe you. Pierce says, you believe me, and believe that. You got a title shot. So she's like handing out title shots so she don't have to fight her. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Goldberg video package. Okay. Okay. New Day versus, or New Day, which is Kofi and Big E, which Faust told me this weekend. Did you know that Big E is officially on SmackDown and they quietly just put him there? I can't even fucking believe. I can't wait to talk about this on the Informer. And I'm gonna say, did you fucking even know this happened? Because he's
gonna say, I told you his push was over. He was a terrible champion, and they were gonna de-push him.
Like, set your clock to that being fucking said. I told you so. I might get him a T-shirt that just says "I told you so." That's it. So
he was the champ. Now they quietly moved him to SmackDown.
But quietly, like, I didn't miss an announcement, did I?
I don't think I saw an announcement.
Because I hoot and holler on the show, and then Billy goes, they said that. And I go, oh, fuck, I look like an asshole.
I mean, he could be a challenger for Lashley.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Or he could not be.
You know?
So they're versus the Los Lotharios. So how far has Big E fallen? You wouldn't even have known he was the champion in this. So if it wasn't for Jinder, Faust, is Kofi and Big E the worst?
Oh, man.
What's that order? It's got to be Jinder first as worst. And only because of they didn't let him win a fucking match on his own. It was always a bullshit ending. So he couldn't even be like, now he's coming up because he got himself the champion. It was the same escape shit. So that, and then
I always remember Ray having a shitty title reign. Like he won the title at Mania, and then how long did he even hold it? I think he might have defended it a couple times.
I always hear Ambrose's shit too. That his was, and his is just, I don't even know. A lot of these obviously are not their fault. It's the booking that is shit that makes. I mean, what the fuck? You don't do anything. They tried to make Big E very strong, if you recall. Like he was beating people and he was strong in doing it, but it just don't stick, man. That's a one and fucking done. But hey, you're in the record books.
It's like he couldn't figure out if he wanted to be serious or he still had to be goofy.
So who's worse, Kofi or him?
Ooh, probably Big E.
I think so. I think Big E's worse than Kofi was. Kofi was hot to the touch. Yeah. So that makes you right off the bat, okay, you're credible just because people are fucking going crazy. People like Big E, but I don't think you're like, it's like whatever. You know, it wasn't like you finally got fucking Kofi was there 1,000 years.
Right. Did you notice Cole? he put Kofi over even his Rumble save attempt. Like he was trying to be like, Kofi, tried to make, his annual big save in the Rumble, but just couldn't hang on.
Fuck. Why they even have to mention it? They fucked it up. How retarded is it when Garza taunts Big E? To get in the ring, Garza runs over to Kofi and pins him. So he can't get a pin because the referee's blocking. It was almost beginner school where you go, why would you distract the ref and go for a pin? You can't get then the pin.
Right.
I was going to yell and say how stupid they were for having New Day win this. And then the Lotharios almost won, and I'm back to, oh, okay, good. And then I go, well, they fucked this up again, and they had them win. So I'm like, there's no reason for New Day to win this fucking match. Lotharios need to get something going on, and they lose. Okay.
Otherwise, they're just going to be stuck there in the same spot as, Street Profits and the Dirty Dogs.
Dirty Dogs.
Everybody else.
You mentioned the Dirty Dogs to me.
Dirty Dogs.
Charlotte and Sonya in the ring. The nose says Becky says she's going to choose Ronda. That it's going to be Ronda is going to choose Becky and all this kind of shit, right? Charlotte
Yeah,
says
they try to make it act like we don't know.
that she already got called, and I'm like,
Becky's
okay.
not even there.
Which still doesn't make sense to me that why you wouldn't avenge your loss.
Mm-hmm.
The only loss you ever had, and she has the title. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense that you would go, I want to be on network television, so I'm going over here. And so here we go with Charlotte says, if you want to fight the undercard. So that's fine. Charlotte says she'll pick Sasha then to fight. I say everyone got excited. Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
This black chick comes out, and then she chooses Charlotte. Ronda Rousey, folks.
This black chick.
You know she's black?
No, I did not know that.
She is officially, Faust, she's black.
What?
I learned this today. I had no fucking idea.
Huh. She's
her
multiracial.
Her great-grandfather is fucking full black.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
It might be great, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he was like some scientist that her mother was talking about. And I'm like, what the hell? So she got a piece. So
her and Dolphins' new coach, Mike McDaniel, they're both.
That's what. Yeah, we were talking about this on the radio. Like, these are people you will be surprised that are black, because they used to have a thing called the one drop rule. If you had a drop in you, you're black. When the old days,
old days, yeah.
and guess who else is fucking black? At number one, they said here's the most craziest one. The father from Modern Family, Ty something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Really?
It goes way fucking back, but yeah. I'm like, well, okay. I go, fuck, I used to like him, but no. So Charlotte comes out, or Ronda comes out, chooses Charlotte. Charlotte with a great line showing her the belt and saying, my baby's prettier than yours.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That was good.
I did enjoy that when I said here. I go, did she have to ask her permission like I had to ask permission about fucking somebody in boom boom over at AEW? See, Faust, I say it every time. AEW.
Oh, yeah, AEW.
APW, son of a bitch. She make a mean face and want to fight Faust. But the nose gets in the way and she gets an armbar for her trouble.
No.
There's your yes, exactly, Faust. There is your halfway point when it comes down to Raw and SmackDown. So let's go over to Raw.
Can I tell you something real quick? My viewing experience with Raw.
Oh, I would like to. I almost
memo.
asked you, do you want my fucking my fucking password to get in to watch it on time?
So here's what happened was I go at 9 o'clock. I go, okay, hour in. I can, got an hour buffer. Look at my DVR. I go, why isn't Raw on here? Go to USA Channel. I go, fucking Olympics. So I'm like, shit. I didn't realize it was on Sci-Fi. And it's weird because usually
this clears up everything for me. This clears up everything for me. Wow. Okay, we will get into that.
I have to double check my settings to
Mine
make sure.
Mine recorded it.
Yeah, see, that's good because I know there's a setting in there to tape a show on any channel.
Sure.
And I guess I only have it on USA. So
I had no idea it was not on USA yesterday.
So I hit record and I watched the second 2 hours. And then when I got home from work today, I put on Hulu.
Yeah.
To see what I missed from the beginning. And I'll get to it after, I guess, but the Hulu version is an hour and a half without commercials.
Oh, man.
So there's stuff cut out, and I will tell you what's cut out when we get there.
Okay. Now, my first line of notes, Faust, is they promote an alien show all fucking night long. And I write, but it's on Sci-Fi. Why is this show playing after Raw is done? If it's on Sci-Fi, motherfucker.
Because there's a spot in the middle of the show where they're showing clips and it's Corey Graves doing the voiceover.
Yeah.
Coming up, we got Resident Alien.
Yeah,
and the
Resident
show
Alien.
God awful.
This was from last year. I remember seeing clips of it. I never watched it, of course, but Jesus Christ. The whole time I'm like, why are they promoting a sci-fi show? And I go, it must be a parent company of USA. I don't know. They start the show, Faust, with a fucking decathlon.
Wow.
So Riddle wins with an ounces answer, of course. It all come down to how many ounces in your balls, or whatever.
No,
it was
Orton
that.
knew the answer.
I'm sorry, but they're both potheads. Pardon me.
Orton knew the answer, and Riddle was all shocked. He goes, "Well, you think you're the only one that bakes?"
Jesus Christ. Now all of a sudden I go, what is this now?
Yeah.
Where before you were getting suspended for it. Now let's fucking make it a good storyline. Okay.
And this is the Quiz Bowl, and there's a guy on the sign in the crowd that has a sign that says Riddle likes all bowls.
Thank you.
How bad did the tag titles look, by the way? Did you take a look at them?
I know what they are with that stupid helmets.
To begin with, but they just look old. Like they need new belts.
Like they're falling apart. The leather's falling apart.
It looks like it needs a nice polish. Like it looks like the what do you call those? The Spartan helmets or whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah, they're Spartan helmets on the fucking thing.
They look all scratched up. Like it's not even shiny or anything.
Oh my
they look
God.
like shit.
Oh, bring back the old demolition titles. Fucking do this already. So the wrong answer buzzer goes off, Faust. And Gable falls down from the buzzer going off like he's attached to a fucking heart monitor. And did you see him go down before it happened first because he thought it was coming? Yeah. Motherfucker. Yeah. Holy shit. I go, this poor fuck is told, I need you to have pain when the buzzer goes off. For no it hurts me when the buzzer goes off? Wow, dude. I mean,
think they stole this bit from It's Always Sunny. There's an episode where the gang go on Family Feud, and one of the guys, Dennis, every time he gets an answer wrong, they hear the bam. He goes, "It's kind of loud. You can turn that down." And then they end up going to the the bonus round at the end. And every time there's the wrong one, when it goes, it like freaks him out. I'm like, it's almost exact. He doesn't fall down like fucking Gable does, but.
Gable was having a heart attack from it, like it was a fucking dog collar shock or something.
Shush.
I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, with this
Shush.
He's trying. He's trying chicken salad out here. It's here you go, Gable. Let's see how willing and Gable you are. We're gonna give you shit.
The first hour was commercial free. So after this, I don't know what actually happened. Yeah, the whole first hour they advertised.
Wow.
Hey, since we're over here on Sci-Fi,
Faust, I get lulled to fucking sleep. I don't even hear things that they say. I'm like this, staring at the fucking TV. Those old books. If you look through it, you would see a fucking boat. If you stared through the fucking painting, you would see. That's how I watch this show. I stare at the wall behind the television.
You silly bastard! It's not a sailboat. What is it? It's not a schooner. It's a sailboat.
Oh God, I don't even. What is that on?
Mallrats.
Jesus Christ!
The guy's staring at it the whole time. He can't do it. So on Hulu, after this, it goes to a Lita promo. And
okay,
so this is commercial free. Is this like when we watch a pay-per-view on the cock, they just throw a promo instead of a commercial?
No.
And
because that was there, because what you missed was the Profits versus the Academy non-title. Okay.
No, I didn't see that. I didn't see the Profits come back because it shows the
Academy
Lita
wins
thing
clean.
Oh, okay. Well, they're the champs.
They are the champ. True life. True life. Lita promo package. They just do a little promo package where it's all her, greatest fucking bullshit. Then you get Bobby and MVP speaking in the ring.
What I like about Hulu, they're already in the ring. Like I could tell that it's edited. There's a few of the entrances that are cut out.
I might have to watch on Hulu, but then I miss. I have to have a report. Stuff. I have to miss. I have to make.
You're gonna miss that. There's like 4 matches that are cut out.
Faust, I'm jealous. Faust. Why? Why is this?
I know.
Bliss is with the rapist again. He says now, she hands him the replica doll, and she starts to fucking sob. And I'm like, she tried to get an acting job, Faust. That's what this is. She sobs and they go, okay, we're done with this, and go back to. I'm like, it was a minute long, this thing, and so we know they're going to have more. Later, because they did last time, but it's seconds this whole thing lasts. Like, okay.
Yeah.
And you notice she does look different now. She's starting to get a little clearer.
The white makeup's
and
gone.
The lipstick is different.
Slowly going back to normal.
And you notice the hair, the ponytails instead of up here are down here.
They're lower.
I go, look at the progression. I have lower ponytails. I'm not evil anymore. AJ versus Damian Priest, non-U.S. title. Of course, that means AJ wins clean. Has Priest ever been pinned before on Raw? I don't recall him ever fucking losing other than a DQ.
Think so. Yeah.
And
so
he get
Priest
angry.
Lost, and it looked like, it looked like Damien was going to show up there at the end. I don't know. He was just stewing in the corner.
When he gets angry, orthodontists get happy because he shows his teeth. I go, man, that fucking, he looks like an opponent of Danhausen, Faust, after he poured all the teeth in his mouth. Oh.
Rhea Ripley's like, no teeth.
Easy on that clit. It's going to get caught on this piercing I have. Owens and Rollins talking back. Owens wants help from Rollins. Put a good word in. After I win this chamber match, I'll be in. Okay.
You believe me, right?
Yeah, sure. Miz TV with the Mysterios. He points out the accolades and the Mysterios.
He's not getting respect. He's not on the buses and all that shit.
It's where's my ice cream bar?
Basically, yeah.
And everything he points out, the Mysterios point out that he cheated to do all of this. Okay. Eventually, Miz challenges Dominic, and he says, "Okay." And then there's another great line here, at least. Yeah. Because Miz says,
Dom
"You're
gets in
really
his face."
tall." Yeah. You sure you're not Eddie's? Eddie's not your dad. I said, "Okay, all right, here we go." So
Yeah.
I was happy about that. Miz versus Dominic. Maurice gets tossed for grabbing an ankle. I'd rather see her grab her own ankles, Faust, but that's a different story. The jokes write themselves. Dom rolls up Miz for the win while he's yelling at Ray. Bianca versus Nikki Ass. Now Nikki is a jobber because it's just, we have another wrestler here. Go ahead, and Bianca has the win. Bianca's hair was a little different this time, but she still had the ponytail.
Yeah, this was not on the cock.
This is when I tweeted out when they had a picture of Bianca Belair with Rick James, and I had to tweet out a picture of it. I said, "Oh, isn't that
Who
great?"
was that? Jackie Joyner Kersey?
That was Rick James. Fuck you.
Yeah, this was so important they didn't show it on Hulu.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of pictures of her, whatever. 24/7 title. Now this was interesting.
Also not on Hulu.
Well, I'll point out what had happened.
No, I saw it though because at this point I recorded on the So what I did was I watched the Hulu version and then I went back and saw what I recorded.
Oh, very good.
Because I wanted to see what Hulu didn't show.
So Dana, they're running around. Oh, people are coming after them, so they hide and they come back out. And she goes, "Did I ever tell you that I was really happy? Thank you for helping me. And, it really means a lot to me that you're helping." And then she kisses him on a cheek. And this is fucking retarded. He goes, "Well, all right, let me get this straight." He has to sit there and Faust, he goes, he does like I do when it's the math. They go, "Now, this is where it gets difficult. Now, you have the one on this side, and you have another one over here." This is what he does with it. He goes, "You just told me you appreciated everything. And then you gave me a kiss on the cheek." And she replies, "Yes, I did. I did that." She has to, "Yes, that's what happened." And he goes, "I need to know, what does this mean?" And she goes, "Yeah, we're best friends. And we're friends forever." And he goes, "Oh, that's great." And he gives a hug, and they stare at each other where they're about to fucking kiss. And then the fucking Nudniks run in, so they have to run away. And he's like, "Fuck, I could barely get close to her tits." To her face because of her tits, but her duck lips push all the way out, so he got to do it. Now, what I find interesting,
what is all this? Oh, go ahead. Yeah,
is she's like this, telling the story, Faust, and she's explaining, and I'm staring at her engagement ring the whole entire time.
I didn't even notice that. That's fucking funny.
It's always the best. And I plan on cheating with my ugly boyfriend. Go ahead.
No, when Reggie goes, "What does this all mean?" I was like, "You guys have been doing this for like 2 months running around. It doesn't mean anything." I'm like, "Oh, what does this mean? Our relationship? What's this kiss mean?" And then she goes, "Yeah, we're friends." So he's stuck in the friend zone. She's like you said, he's got a ring on.
I helped you hide behind the canister. Now you're going to blow me. That's what this fucking means.
I helped you hide from Tamina because that's the one female
one
that's
person
chasing me.
who's chasing her. Because there's only 3 women in the division. Owens versus Austin, not the good Austin. Owens wins. You would think he was a full good guy, Faust, with the amount of fucking hoopla.
Yeah, I don't know.
Same with Bobby, but at least Bobby, when he was there.
Bobby was in his hometown,
He's
so
at
I
home.
understand. They didn't fight it. They just said, hey, let's.
Yeah, they pushed to it, which was fine. Fausti's girlfriend, Lita, she's in the ring. Now, Faust, you used to beat off to this Lita. However, did you literally ever beat off to Lita?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know if I had. I try to remember. I might have been a little too old to be beating off to a bikini picture.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
However, I did beat off to Sonny. But
Sure tape?
but yesterday's yesterday, Faust. I don't want to talk about. No, not you didn't beat off anytime recently. I beat off to her back in the fucking body Donna's days. Yeah, I lost my heart. I was tugging on it like a piece of taffy. I was yanking on it.
And then she pooted.
Yeah, she shit while I was beating off. Like, what kind of a cow am I in here with? I farted when I fucking came. Jesus Christ, woman. Fart right in your face, too, while you eat her out.
You relaxed.
Relax, honey. You know how it is for me. I fart when I come. What a fucking movie that is, Faust. I go, they should. I tell you, when the guy fucks her, he should open up a picture like the Raw magazine, just place it on her back while he fucks her, see what she did look like before. Go, this is who I was fucking. That's why Dolph fucked her. You know, it was for the story, of course, to say I did. That's it. Becky comes out and she tries to hit Lita but misses and she gets beat up. So we get to see that god-awful moonsault, but this one doesn't almost kill her, at least.
No,
she cleared it.
I was bracing. I was like,
I was too. I keep waiting. She skims her hair off the titties on the fucking way down and just misses.
You know where she's been working out at? I saw on her Instagram where she's been working out.
No. Here.
Foot Slam.
Oh, really?
With the Stoner Brothers.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ.
Rick and Scott Stoner, is that what their name is? I forget.
That's hilarious. Rick and Scott Stoner. That's great. That's great.
What
That's modern day roadkill, Faust, or Amish Johnson. You can't get no better than that.
Yes,
that is brilliant. You're like, this is too funny. I'm keeping the character name. It's just too good to fucking release.
I think we missed the Veer promo. There was another Veer one.
I don't think I remember a Veer promo.
Yeah, he says he's been patiently waiting. I go, yeah, it's been like 4 months.
He's in that waiting room with Beetlejuice with that big long number next to him. Now serving. Fuck. Looking over at Beetlejuice who has a 3. That's the greatest. Hey, look over there. Takes the thing and throws the paper. Well, looks like I'm next. Fucking. Oh my God. Fucking Beetlejuice. Holy shit. Shrunken head fucking guy. All right. Let's see. Owens is in the back with Sonya and Pierce, and he's asking to be in the chamber. They say no, but he goes, look, I'm a big fan of Texas. I got a bull tattoo. Thank you.
Yeah, and he's like, I beat Theory, who's in the chamber already.
Yeah.
So I should be in. I should take a spot.
Yeah.
No.
Like, he beat you to get in. What are you talking about?
And then they're like, well, you might not even be on WrestleMania. He's like, what?
My God. Liv versus the Fatso, Faust.
This was also so important. It was left off.
Wow, no shit. Okay. I looked at the clock. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I was going to say, if you notice, Liv's top,
yeah,
it was like that green and purple plaid, and then Dewdrop's little fucking singlet was almost the exact same pattern. Hers was like green and blue, though. Because I saw them next to each other. I'm like,
I ain't shopping at the same rack, that's for sure.
It was like they made Dewdrops, and then like they got the scraps, and then used it for a top for Liv.
The scraps of Dewdrop's giant outfit fit Liv's regular body.
Where they cut out her leg holes. That's what they used.
It was just the hole. It's like the donut hole.
They used that to make Liv's top.
Oh my God. So I looked at the clock, and I swear I thought it was like, it's almost 8:00, and it was It was just past 7. I went, oh. It's like, no. I couldn't believe it wasn't. No. I go, what? I don't know why I would think this would have been the main event. Not like it was any better, but Jesus Christ. Fuck. Faust, I would not write it in Liv's face, and she would let me. And she would ask to have that done because she'd be ashamed of her shitty tits, and she would want to make it up to me. I'm sure of it, Faust. You know Bo Dallas saying, hit that shit right. He ain't fucking deserve that. By the way, I bet Dewdrop's pussy stinks. Vader Bomb to win this, Faust.
I imagine after Bo Dallas finishes, he looks at himself in the mirror.
I nutted on your face. Oh, God. I'm picking Liv to win the chamber match, Faust. I'm going past the Bianca thing. The Bianca thing's very obvious. I don't want it to happen. I'm probably very wishful thinking. We have a storyline built in. She almost beat Becky. Now she lost this just now. Mm-hmm. Does she finally get her comeuppance at WrestleMania? Because I think people like her.
But it not.
I know.
I think it's going to be Bianca, and she's probably going to cry in the middle of the ring again.
Oh, Faust, don't ruin it for me. I'd rather you not on my face than have to have this.
Right?
The first night?
No, I think Charlotte and Ronda
Faust,
main event.
It's
the first
opening
night.
With Bobby and whoever the hell's the title holder there.
Yeah, and then night 2 will open with Becky and Bianca.
You're out of your mind.
That's what I think.
I'm telling you, the women main event this fucking thing, and I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, but I'm thinking I think night 1's gonna be Charlotte and Ronda is gonna main event. Night 1.
Okay, so we're still saying a women are main event. I got you.
Becky and Bianca wouldn't open the same show. I think they'll open the next show.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to bookend this thing together for us?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, Bobby open, Roman Brock close.
Jerk
2.
that shit. Oh, I think hillbillies in Texas will prefer the young white girl to beat Becky. Yeah, who that there colored girl in the ring? That's what's going on. I don't want her on my TV.
I'm gonna hang her by that hair.
Oh, Faust! What, you've been hanging with me too long. Speaking of hanging, more at the rapist. It's Alexa controlling her anger. She tells stories how she had to control her anger, and and then the fucking cashier or the girl who went in front of her was fucking Lily. Though she sees Lily as a customer.
I don't know. It's tuned out here.
Till fuck. I crawled into the fucking bed after. Riddle versus Rollins. Owens runs in, and then Randy shows up, and guess what happens now? Now it's a fucking tag match. The bad guys win clean. What happened? Well, it's the challengers are for this title, but they lost fucking clean. Now, my note is, here's my theory, Faust. I'm not even sure Raw is really bad. I think it's more so that the show is so long, and I don't think at 2 hours this would be just bad. You could consume it. It's a lot of filler, and it drags. Yeah. So I don't even know if it's a bad product, but they lull you to fuck to sleep. So you don't even. I didn't even see fucking Send Veer, for God's sake. I was so fucking out of it.
Yeah.
So there's
like I said, the Hulu version's only an hour and a half and no commercials.
Yeah, you people might get a review for the hour and a half show. Fuck this.
Yeah, but you miss out on seeing Liv and Dewdrop.
Faust, I got to see the scraps they made her whole entire outfit from.
Yeah, we got to see these things.
You know what that is, Faust? Them making an entire outfit out of Dewdrop's fucking scrap is the same as Naked Gun when they said there's something on the side of your mouth, and they went, no, the other side, and a whole banana fell off the guy's fucking mouth. That's what this is. Ba-doom. Fucking, because his head wasn't in the camera. There's something on the side of your mouth. No, the other side.
What was his name?
I don't know. It was the guy in the laboratory. I don't know that. So good. So fucking good. Might have to watch that with Norberg Faust. I might have to go back to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed it. You got a full WWE show today. Hope everybody enjoyed, and you can watch it live. Get your 9 cents if you have your overseas. You're one of these wackos that live in another fucking earth across the sea.
You're one of these wackos that doesn't live in California. Actually, that might be smart. I don't know.
These psychotics that aren't hey, we get to take our masks off next week, Faust.
Hey.
If each county says so.
Yeah, we gotta wait. We gotta find out what our counties say.
It's modern day fucking, can I have some, sir? And you put your hand out begging for food because you're like, it doesn't matter if the governor says no mandate anymore. Now you have the fucking emperors of each fucking county.
He's like, listen, I got enough heat from people criticizing me at the Niner Rams game. Let's just drop this. Let each county figure it out. Let them take the heat.
I love that. It's like, yeah, if you say something, be ready for someone to have a camera on you 24/7 and fucking go, oh, God forbid. Shit, you should see me at the gym, Faust. It's here on me. I protected my chin from COVID so good. I can't wait. The first thing I did at the gym this morning, I was like, hey, is this coming off next week? And they're like, depends on the county. And I'm like, oh, please, fucking God.
I think San Francisco's dropping it.
San Francisco did last time, too, real quick.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if we get fucked or not. So, subscribe, do whatever you have to do. You know how this whole fucking thing goes. We've said it 1,000 fucking. You know where the fuck to go. What the fuck? You know you love this show. This is the #1, obviously, wrestling review show in the entire fucking world. You tell nobody carry my fucking jock with this. We have people who play baseball with me always. Kev would have never carried my jock back in my fucking day, bitch. Nobody carry my fucking. Nobody touch me anywhere, Faust. And we're gonna get into it on the Lingus Mafia show, and I'm going to tell you my fucking greatness of golf. Faust, what I'm going to tell them most is acknowledge me. That's what it's going to be said, Faust. Lingus Mafia, acknowledge me.